Welcome to Murder, Mystery, and the Unknown.
All right, let's get into the next one. So the next one is much more famous than the last one. This one is called the Loch Ness Monster. I'm sure you all have heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Affectionately known as Nessie, is a creature in Scottish folklore that is said to inhabit Loch Ness in the Scottish Highlands. It is described as a large, long-necked, and with one or more humps protruding from the water. Popular interest and belief in the creature was varied since it was brought to worldwide attention in 1933. Evidence of its existence is anecdotal, with a number of disputed photographs and sonar readings. So, I don't know if you... Well, first of all, you guys have all heard of this, or both of you have heard of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you guys know that picture, that famous picture that's associated with
like a black and white one?
Yeah, so this is it right here. Let me show you. So it's right here.
Yeah.
Right? Now, did you know that this picture is fake?
Well, it looks like you could fill up a bathtub and put a little dinosaur in there.
I think, do you remember what it was? I think it's right here.
I forgot. I was looking for it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy that took the picture admitted that it was faked.
Yeah.
That shit looks fucking fake.
And then he sold it to a newspaper.
But, okay, so think of it like, I think he did it. It was like a revenge thing, which is crazy. We're not going to get into all that. But think about it like this, right? Yeah. Right now we look at it and we're like, that's fake as shit. People in 1933, you know, a lot of this fucking media was new to them. They see that, they're like, oh, what the fuck? There's a monster in our water.
Yeah.
In our is it a lake? Yeah, it's a lake.
Yeah.
In our lake. But
it was a toy submarine with a plastic head stuck on it.
In 1888, Mason Alexander MacDonald, or Abrakan, sighted a large stubby-legged animal surfacing from the loch and propelling itself within 50 yards of the shore where MacDonald stood. MacDonald reported his sighting to Loch Ness water bailiff Alex Campbell and described the creature as looking like a salamander.
Salamander.
Yeah, a salamander. So, what do you guys think of this one? Because, yeah, sure, that picture was fake, right?
Yeah.
But there's purported sightings that predate that picture, and then there's been a lot of sightings after that, right? Which the sightings after that could be just stories, but how do we explain the sightings before that?
Yeah.
Specifically, the one that interests me is the one in 565, sorry. What do you think, Carlos?
It's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a story, I think.
You think it's just a story?
Yeah, and I actually I had looked into this one. It must have been a couple months ago now. I think I came across it on YouTube or something where they were explaining how the photograph was fake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But one of the points that they brought up that that if there was such thing as a Loch Ness Monster or whatever, that we would see that they would find bones of its ancestors or evidence of it. And also because people describe it as a reptile, apparently the water there in that lake is too cold for any reptile to live there.
I'm here to discuss the so-called flying saucers.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the SA.